Welcome back, everybody. Anyway, today we're going to extend this roof a little bit because our overhang sticks out about that far, and so we need to protect our wood and the underside. And we're also going to put that piece of plywood up underneath there, so because right about here there's going to be a light, and so that's what we're going to do today. So all I gotta say is, let's get at her. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm measuring. We're going to put a 2x6 along there, and we need a spacer above that to get the roof extension to hit it so it'll still be level. So that's what I'm up to right now is I'm doing all the measuring, trying to get this thing figured out. This 2x6 that we have here, I need to cut the angle in it, but come to find out a little bit later, it was still too short. But we got it all to work out. We had to put metal around it to keep the startlings out. So Roy came over to help lift up the one end so I could get this thing nailed in. And we found that over where Roy is, our jack that we put in there, it's just not quite right. We've worked with it several times, but this darn roof is so crooked because of their add-ons and everything else that I guess we'll just put it this way, we made it work. Roy's busy taking that out, and we're going to try to move it, which we did get it up a little bit, but realistically it probably needed to go up another 3 to 4 inches. Oh my gosh, is all I gotta say. So we got it up in there anyway, and I'm nailing another 2x4 because we need, when we put that plywood in that holds the light in the vent, it needs a hit there. Oh, we got a fire in the garage. Oh my gosh. That was just a joke. Roy just had to do it. So Roy does have the short extensions up here. I need to take them out, and we were going to slide it. There's rotten wood underneath there, so we're going to pull that out, put a new 2x4 under the roof there, put a 2x4 on the outer edge of this 2x6, and then Roy's making longer extensions for the roof, so that way the water will go down and hit into our gutter instead of having it slide back and rot out the 2x4s or whatever else happens to be in there. Here we were discussing on how we were going to put in the 2x for the roof extension. Originally we were going to come straight out, but then realized down the road that the startlings are going to get in there because they'll have an 1.5 inch gap. We did not want that, so that's why we ran the 2x4 right along the top of the 2x6 to keep the birds out. So Roy's got his metal cut for the extensions, and he's not going to screw them in right away. He's going to line them up together so he can get that as square as possible so we don't have a crooked edge on there. So he's putting all these up into place, and I'm going to be busy. We do have a light on the back side of the garage, and we want it lit up the same time we turn the can lights on that are along the house here to light up the backyard, because the can lights are very bright, but they're only bright just past the deck, and he'd like to see the very backyard too when your dog goes out to go potty. Now just inside the door was a light switch that went to the very back of the garage for that lighting. I'm dewiring that light switch, and then I'm going to put in a box up in the rafter and hook that wire and the new wire over to where the can light is, so that way we have power to the backlight when the can light comes on. So you see Roy's got it squared up and he's happy with it, so he's screwing all that metal down right now. And he's gonna be climbing up on that roof pretty quick. I had to take off, but he's gonna climb up on that roof and find out he doesn't have everything. So when I get back, I'll get him his metal he needs and whatever else as needed. So here Roy is having to prefab a little bit of an extension right where the garage and the house meet. So that way, like I say, we're trying to keep the startlings out, and if they can find a hole, they're in. So now that we got the roof taken care of, we're going to put in this piece of plywood that goes underneath that has the light in it. This is where we find out how really crooked it is. But it's not too bad until you get to the next real short piece. But like I say, if you're looking up there, what are you looking up there for? You're here to visit me, or Roy in this case. So as Roy is wiring in the light there with the wires that I've dropped, I'm busy cutting the piece that needs to go on the end there, and it's going to have a vent in there. So like I say, we don't need that many vents on this side of the house. So here we found that we're a little bit crooked on the end that attaches the garage, or where it attaches at the garage. So I cut the angle that we needed, and now I'm putting it up into place, and it looks good from my house. Roy turned the lights on, and for some reason this light wasn't working, so he tried a different one. Still not working, so he took the can out and realized one of the wires fell out. He didn't quite get it caught right. There we go. We have power to the can light now. So here to dress it up a little bit, I was putting 2x4s in from where our underside plywood met. There's a hole kind of in there, and so we're dressing up. I've nailing these 2x4s in there just to make it look clean. So what we're going to work on right now is right where I'm at, there's a piece of metal we're going to put in there, and Roy's going to have to cut it out so it fits the roof tight, because right now there's approximately an inch and a half gap between that little piece of wood and the roofing, and we know the startlings will get in there, so we're taking care of that right now. And then after we get this done, we're going to come over to the left side, and we're going to wrap metal around that edge too. So that, like I say, we don't want them nesting anywhere because they are a filthy, filthy bird. So we have that up and we screw that into place, and we're done for the day. And it took about 2 hours, and it started to rain. I didn't say anything in the video, but it did say 100% chance of rain, and we haven't had any until shortly after we got done here. So here we got it up. Looks like heck as far as we're concerned. There's our light, and have the vent on the side there. Over here we had to kind of box it in. That's to keep the startlings out. That's all we can do. It's nice as metal, because that way we don't have to worry about the rot on the wood. Have the roof extended out a little bit, so now all this is protected from the rain and whatnot. It won't be dripping through. And down the road, across the deck, we're going to be extending the roof a little bit further also. It already has some extensions, but they're not quite long enough, so it kind of comes back and drips down in a few places. So anyway, until next time, don't forget to subscribe, and so happy that you guys were able to take a look at my video and enjoy it, I hope. Until next time,